Hello, boys and girls. To start our monochromatic self-portrait, take a white piece of paper and fold it on the diagonal so that you have an extra piece on the side that you'll cut off. This will turn your paper into a square instead of the normal rectangle. Give it a backwards fold just so that it lies flat. Then, using a thin-tipped black marker, the thinnest you can find, begin drawing your face. I'm starting with my chin, and what really helped me was actually having a mirror out so that I could see what I looked like. Next, I'm adding my neck, which is 2 lines that go down, and then based on whatever kind of shirt I'm wearing, that'll be what your neck looks like at the bottom, the collar. 2 lines that slope down for the shoulders. And then I'm just adding 2 little lines along the bottom to show where my arms separate from the rest of my body. Now for the eyes and other facial features. Start with 2 curved lines for the top of your eyes. And now you can personalize them. So you could go down to complete that shape for really wide open eyes. If you do that, don't forget to draw your iris and your pupil. Or you could be like me and I'm going to leave my eyes shut like I'm smiling so wide that I'm just looks like they're closed. For your eyebrows, start with 2 lines, curved lines, and then you can kind of add your desired thickness. I have some crazy bushy eyebrows, so that's what you see. For your mouth, think about how you're feeling today. If you're feeling really, really happy, maybe you draw a really big smile. Or maybe you're a little bit tired, and so your smile might not be as wide. If you're feeling nervous, what would that look like? Draw your self-portrait because your feelings are valid. They're really important, and we want to show that. For your nose, start up and curve down and around. And then I'm adding a beauty mark that I have. So if you don't have one right there, don't draw it. You could add glasses or any other freckles that you have. Next come ears, which are lined up pretty even with your eyes, and they just look like 2 small C's. Next is your hair. And I had to add space for my forehead because I kind of ran out, so you can decide. Then add the hair that goes around your forehead, across your forehead, and now just add your hair. You've done this before at this point. So however you want your hair to look. Next up is our coloring session. But this is a little different because it's a monochromatic self-portrait, and mono means one, chroma means color. So you're going to pick one color. And that's what you're going to do for your entire self-portrait. I picked orange, and you can see I found a lot of different media that have orange. So you don't have to pick one marker or one crayon, but I'm staying in the same color family, orange. Now, that doesn't mean also that you have to use your crayons the same. I'm using the same crayon right now, but you can see that I got a very different color between my lips and my cheeks. That's because for my lips, I pressed down much harder than when I did my cheeks. That's called value. So when we talk about value of a color, that's how light or dark it is. And depends on how hard you push down. See, same thing for my neck. I'm using the same colored pencil, but on the sides, I pushed down much harder, and then I went lighter in the middle. We talked about that last week for shading. So not only am I showing that my neck is round by the way I shaded it, but I'm showing the different values of that colored pencil, all within the orange family. It's all orange for our monochromatic self-portrait. The only thing I'm going to ask is that you do not use markers for your face. So you'll notice I've used crayon and colored pencil for my face. This is because markers can be a little dark, and I don't want you to cover up all of your beautiful features. All right, now that you have your face done, you can start adding in your hair and details in the background. For this, you can totally use markers. You can use highlighters. Maybe you have some really cool gel pens. Whatever you have, you can use as long as it's the same color, as long as it's still the same color you picked. So I'm adding some highlights in my hair right now with the orange marker, and then I'll go over it again with another orange. Remember, think of all the different colors or values of your color you can get. So just because it's orange doesn't mean it's going to be the same all the way through. This is where we can practice using our colored pencil and our crayons, light or dark, right? How hard do we press? Have fun! Everything should be colored in. So even though I want this shirt to be really, really light, I'm still going over it really lightly with one of my colored pencils. The only thing at the end of this that should be white on your paper is maybe your eyes if you drew open eyes. Mine are shut. So everything for me is going to be colored some value of orange. There you have it, monochromatic self-portraits. I cannot wait to see all the different values you guys get from your one color.